The meme coin resurgence is only around the corner, with many predicting we're going to see massive spikes with Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, PEPE, and even those small caps that people simply aren't talking about. Well, guess what? Here on the channel, we're going to be breaking down all of what's going on with meme coins and why I think the Ethereum meme coins are going to be the next big ones to move. We'll take you through some small caps and some eyes on some decent prizes, as well as looking at what's going on with on-chain metrics so that you are dialed in for this meme coin bull run that's just around the corner. Go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Remember, this channel is all about bringing you the best meme coins out there to maximize your portfolio. With that being said, let's get into it. So the debate on everyone's mind, which meme coin is going to make them rich? I mean, the answer is it only takes one, but will it be PEPE, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Bonk, or something completely new? Well, let's talk about some key Ethereum meme coins I think are going to be set for some pretty strong moves. But first, before we do that, let's understand exactly why I think the Ethereum meme coin sector is going to explode. Namely, Ethereum active addresses. Remember, in order to buy an Ethereum meme coin, you need to have an Ethereum-based wallet, and we are seeing a nice uptrend here over the course of the last few months in active addresses. People trading on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're buying meme coins, but it does mean that they are live and they are on that network. And we know many Ethereum meme coins are starting to make a big move. Also, when you look at the DEX volume, we're actually seeing the decentralized exchange, things like Uniswap, all starting to pick up in volume. This tells us, guess what? Meme coins are making a move. And I think this could signal the next big rally when it comes to PEPE, or whether it comes to some of these other top tier meme coins. This is a metric worth looking at, especially when you look at what that's generated in terms of revenue, and more importantly, in terms of the value locked on the Ethereum chain. For example, the DEX volume now hitting $3.66 billion. It's a pretty big number, and token incentives at 24 million is also a pretty big number as well. So when you start allowing yourself to dive into what could be the next big mover, everyone obviously talks about the top tier meme coins, PEPE, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and the rest of it. All right, fine. We'll even talk about Brett, TOSHI, and some of those others that are on the base chain, but where are the real opportunities? What are the ones that people simply are not talking about that maybe could be worthwhile looking at? Well, I wanted to dive a little bit deeper. I wanted to take a step back into some of those lower cap Ethereum meme coins that, well, people aren't looking at. Well, or maybe they are looking at and they're not getting involved. So let's take a look at some of the trending meme coins right now on Ethereum. Be mindful, it isn't always about hype. And with meme coins, you can lose all your money, so be mindful of that. But where are we at? What are some of the top trending meme coins right now? Meme Core at the top here, $1.34, sitting at $1.4 billion market cap. You've also got Shiba Inu in there as well, which we touched on. Floki's up there. And then you get into some really outside. Dojo on Mars, I remember from 2021. Is that going to do some big moves? I'm not sure. Turbo Coin went to Coinbase. And then Useless Coin, very interesting. I don't think it's that useless. That one's starting to have a move. But these are where you can really start to find some very interesting players when you're starting to get into the top 1,000 cryptocurrency meme coins out there. We obviously know that you've got a big mover in some things like Ponke, albeit I believe that's on the Solana blockchain. And equally, you got things like DGEM, which I've talked about here on the channel a couple of times before. So when you start getting into some of these lists, these are where some of those bigger opportunities sit. But you and I know the best place to find those Ethereum gems, the ones that could really change the direction of your portfolio, is here. Over on DEX Tools, what are some of the big Ethereum players going on right now? Let's take a look and see what's happening in some of the trending coins over here. What have we got? World Finance as an Ethereum coin. That's pretty interesting. Obviously, that's not that of a meme coin, but again, important to understand where some of these are moving. Always look at what the 24-hour volume is. Always look. Anything with a red audit, by the way, I simply would not touch it. You know it's not going to be worth it, but we've seen some pretty interesting moves going on. FOMO coin, I talked about this a while back on my main channel, is starting to make a nice little skyrocket move. Look at this. Boom. Big little move here. 6.5%, starting to push a little bit further to the upside. Keep your eyes peeled on that one for sure. Lots of stuff going on with that team talking about that one, and I think that could also have a little bit of leverage in there. But there's many other coins out there as well as some of those top ones. If you want me to break down some more coins, let me know down in the comments down below. There are some very interesting coins that I, like I said, have talked about here a number of times on the channel. Number one, what I would pick, Jerry the Turtle, looking pretty bullish, heading on back up towards that $11 million market cap. And another one that we've touched on a while here, if I can get the typing right, Lemmy the Bat. This one's sitting around a $2.25 million market cap. Both projects been out for a while. Definitely have a look. Not sponsored at all, just some good projects I think is worth having a look at. But if you want to see more and stay locked into the meme coin market, this is the channel for you. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn your notification bell on. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video, and we'll be bringing some brilliant projects right here on the Too Big Crypto Meme Coin channel. Right, with that being said, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.